Can you tell me how you first felt when you stepped into Kingsworth?
Welcomed, more than anything.
Very excited to come here.
Nervous, but I was prepared because I've always switched schools.
A combination of elated and intimidated.
Impressive.
When I first came to Kingsworth, I really liked it because it was a really small school and it creates a really nice mood with the teachers. And so it feels like a house.
It's a unique feeling because you walk into a place that it's a very special place where people learn together and have fun together.
At first I was nervous because I was moving and going from one atmosphere to another, but I got integrated into the Kingsworth community.
Very anxious.
I was excited.
Excited.
Can you describe how this year went for you?
It was very enjoyable, but it was a bit quick because it was my last.
Very joyful.
This year had ups and downs, but mostly great. With COVID it was a bit hard, but I think it's gonna end well and then move on into the next step.
It went really well. I studied a lot and I'm getting good grades.
Well, this year was my last one here. It's really weird thinking that you're gonna go and that everything is gonna continue after, but I feel like I've made the most of my time here.
It was stressful. Lots of work needs to be done and so far so good.
It was diabolical. It had its ups and downs, but pretty much a positive experience.
Stressful, but I think it went okay.
Interesting, actually, I learned a lot.
Where did you apply to for university?
Mostly universities in France.
Oh, well, I applied to Canada, the United States, England and France.
Holland, Canada, and England.
I applied to Canada and the Netherlands.
I applied to the US, the UK, and Spain.
France, Hong Kong, Spain, UK, Ireland, and US.
I'll be going to Canada.
Only France and only Paris.
Here, in Paris.
The Netherlands, only the Netherlands.
Can you tell us where you're going for university next year?
Ontario Tech University, doing computer science. Can't wait.
I'm probably gonna go to England.
Two for photography here in Paris. I want to be like a photographer.
Probably Hong Kong, but Ireland is a close second.
Amsterdam University.
I'm not sure because I'm still waiting on some universities to get back to me, but for the moment UCL is my main one.
How many hours per week do you think you studied this year?
If I'm not gonna lie to you, I don't think I went more than 4 hours per week.
5 hours, yeah.
About 5 hours a week.
5, 6.
I think it averages around 3 or 4.
Per subject I like to study about one hour per subject, so that's about...
I would say 4 hours. Depends how many homeworks I have for the next day.
4 to 5 hours. I'd say a lot.
As my physics teacher suggested, I study five hours per week for each class.
Do you have any recommendation for the class of 2023?
Enjoy your time. Senior year goes by really fast.
Do the best you can. Don't feel too pressured.
Well, to work hard, so then you can play harder.
Do what you love.
Enjoy your time here, but do focus on your studies.
I'd say start university applications very early and study a lot. Utilize your free periods.
I would tell them just study and hang in there.
Never give up, stay hungry, and if you're afraid to do mistake, do it because then you can learn and you're a human, you can do mistakes.
Do what you like instead of what you should do because people think you do.
Apart from obviously studying very, very hard, try to have fun as well because obviously it's your last year and I mean it's a cliche but time really flies and the year is over before you know it, so have fun as well.
What will you miss the most about Kingsworth?
Of course, it's the people.
I think the sense of community and family that the school has, and also the teachers and the people.
I think the people, the environment, the teachers, because I don't think I will ever feel like in this environment again.
I'll miss the people, the atmosphere, even the building. It's a really special building.
The teachers and the students.
Kingsworth community, the people, and the teachers as well.
I'd say I'll miss my friends a lot and the teachers that I've grown so close to because I've been here for a while.
The friends, the teachers, the mood in general.
Teachers, the community.
Will you come and visit?
For sure.
Yeah, definitely.
Definitely.
Of course.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah, when I have the chance.
Of course I'll come back to visit.
Yes, of course I will.
Only if there's still a physics class.
Yes, I will.
How did COVID impact your senior year?
Nah, not too much.
It was stressful because it was the first time COVID hit and we didn't really know what to do. But with some time we got used to it and we adapted.
I feel like it impacted senior year way less than my junior year, and COVID is practically gone now.
Stressful, but it worked out in the end. So with the help of the teachers in the school.
It impacted a lot because everything changed. We weren't really sure what to do, how to act. The exams were completely different. So it actually impacted a lot. It mostly went great and it was a bit hard to not see the teachers because they were wearing masks, but it went great.
It didn't impact as much as I thought it would. It impacted the junior year more, but we still had to wear a mask halfway into the year. And some of the experiments that we otherwise would have done in my science classes were eradicated, so we didn't get to do them.
Well, I got COVID in my senior year, so it was just 1 week off, but otherwise it was fine.
Not that much, considering that a lot of other schools made their lessons online. My senior year was not that impacted. It mostly impacted 10th grade and 11th grade. But I guess the masks and having to eat in separate rooms from everyone else.
Terribly much because it took us what most precious is for us, which is the smile.
Not that much. COVID is already, almost at its end. So apart from the masks and it didn't affect it that much.
What was difficult about your subject this year?
The hardest thing about economics is perhaps really applying your ideas to the real world, because it's not only about the theory, you also have to take into account human behavior and the global issues.
I think it was more the exams that I was not so used to.
Writing the essays in the subject history and English. I'm not sure if you do that in science subjects, but you practice a lot of essays, and it's really good for the preparation for university.
Mr. Rickards is not an easy teacher and he gives a lot of work, so that was a bit difficult, and also what we study it's not very easy all the time.
What motivated you the most this year?
I'd say my classmates who revised a lot.
Desire to succeed, that was what motivated me to excel and to be great at what I do.
Can I see my grades?
Yes!
The support from the teachers.
What made you choose the subjects you take?
Well, my father really influenced my love for history because we always talk about it and debate it, at home, so that helped a lot.
Universities and my teacher.
My love for technology.
Those are basically the only subjects I'm really interested in.
Do you remember the moment that you told yourself, I'm good at this, I can do this?
Yeah, I had to kind of tell myself that all the way through because it's important to keep the motivation.
Every day.
Yes. A couple months ago when I got an A on the physics exam.